Good afternoon, Robertson County. As promised, I want to update our community daily with any new information. Some of this will seem repetitive, but any new information or information that needs to be repeated, I'll do my best to include in this daily update. As of today, at 2 o'clock, Robertson County had 12 positive Covid-19 patients. The state of Tennessee has a total of 667 positive cases. We expect to see an increase in positive cases in Robertson County, Tennessee, because of the number of tests that have come back from the testing agencies. Some tests are taking as many as 11 days now to return. That started at 2 to 5 and it's gone to 11 because the number of the tests has been brought in. To ensure that we preserve the necessary resources, it's very important to follow the CDC and the Tennessee Department of Health guidelines. If you think you have been exposed to this virus and develop a fever or symptoms such as a cough or difficulty breathing, call your healthcare provider for medical advice. They will inform you if you need to be tested. If you do have a healthcare provider, if you do not have a healthcare provider, call Northcrest at 615-384-2411 and they will transfer you to a medical professional. You've heard a great deal about the PPEs in the news lately. A PPE is a personal protective equipment. There's a national shortage of PPEs, and every time a medical professional comes in contact with a patient, they must discard their PPE. Medical professionals are running low on gowns and masks. We must do all we can to preserve equipment that protects our frontline workforce. Our County Emergency Management Agency is working through available connections such as FEMA and TEMA to ensure our community has the necessary equipment to serve our citizens. By the way, I want to stop right there and just say that these people are on the front line and they're endangering their health, to work for the people of Robertson County, and they are to be commended. I've talked to them several times today, and hey, they're feeling the push and the rush, but let me tell you, these people, that's their job and they're dedicated. Testing supplies are not abundant, and more importantly, the labs are backlogged. Overrunning these resources will delay necessary tests for high-risk patients to receive the best treatments available. Remember, in most cases, treatment for the virus 19 is the same as treating the flu. Rest, hydrate, and treat the fever. And most importantly is please stay home. Please do not go out in the public if you are ill. Do not go to work, to the grocery store, or anywhere else where you may infect someone else. I would also like to remind you that staying home, isolating, and limiting your exposure to the public is the only way to flatten the curve. We do not want to overrun the medical resources in our community. The county office buildings are closed to the public, as well as the county courthouse. Boxes have been placed at the front of the buildings, and necessary paperwork can be delivered. Our department heads want to serve our public, but they must do so in the safest manner possible. Call these department heads and their departments if you need to talk to them, and they will give you instructions. The Robertson County Health Department is providing a test site at the Robertson County Fairgrounds. You will see the National Guard with them on Thursday. It's simply to help control the flow of traffic and allows our local law enforcement agency to continue to serve our counties. Remember to wash your hands, stay safe, and do all you can to help keep our community safe by staying home if at all possible. I'd like to say today is National Agriculture Day. I'm not asking you to go out and hug a farmer, but I will ask you when you see one to thank them for what they do for feeding our country. With that all said, I've been told by the EMA, Robertson County EMA, that the testing site at the fairgrounds will extend their hours, I think, starting tomorrow. I'll have more on that, and I'll have Jordan get with you on that. That tells me that more and more tests are coming now for them to use where they can extend their hours. And have everybody a good day. If I could close something down, I would sure stop this rain just for a couple of days. I appreciate y'all, and God bless Robertson County.